In 1887, a popular American drink contained an ingredient so powerful that today it would be illegal in almost every country on Earth. That drink was Coca-Cola, and for years, people across the United States were unknowingly consuming small amounts of cocaine every time they took a sip. Coca-Cola was created in 1886 by a pharmacist named John in Atlanta, Georgia. At the time, medicines were not regulated the way they are today. Doctors, chemists, and inventors freely mixed ingredients based on trends, beliefs, and limited scientific understanding. Cocaine, extracted from coca leaves, was considered a miracle substance. It was advertised as a cure for headaches, fatigue, depression, and even addiction. It was legal, widely available, and socially accepted. Pemberton himself had been injured in the Civil War and became addicted to morphine. In search of a safer alternative, he experimented with coca leaves and caffeine-rich nuts. The result was a syrup that made people feel energized, focused, and strangely uplifted. He named it Coca-Cola, after its two key ingredients. When Coca-Cola first went on sale, it was marketed as a brain tonic and a health drink. Advertisements claimed it could relieve exhaustion, calm the nerves, and improve mental performance. What customers did not fully understand was why it worked so well. Each glass contained a small dose of cocaine, not enough to cause immediate harm, but enough to create a noticeable sense of alertness and pleasure. People felt better after drinking it. They wanted more. Sales grew rapidly, and Coca-Cola quickly became one of the most popular beverages in America. At soda fountains, people gathered daily to drink it, often without realizing they were consuming a drug. As the years passed, concerns began to rise. By the late 1890s, doctors and journalists started questioning the safety of cocaine. Stories of addiction, paranoia, and health problems became more common. Society slowly began to change its view of the drug. What was once seen as a medical marvel started to look dangerous. Coca-Cola found itself in a difficult position. The very ingredient that helped build its success was now becoming a liability. Public pressure increased. Laws began to change, and the company realized that if it wanted to survive, it had to act. In 1903, Coca-Cola quietly removed cocaine from its formula. But the story does not end there. The company did not stop using coca leaves entirely. Instead, it developed a process to remove the cocaine from the leaves while keeping their flavor. To this day, Coca-Cola is the only company in the United States legally allowed to import coca leaves, which are processed under government supervision. The cocaine is extracted for medical use, and the remaining flavoring is used in the drink. This strange legal exception remains one of the most unusual facts in modern food history. What makes this story even more fascinating is how little the public noticed the change. Coca-Cola's flavor remained familiar. Sales continued to rise. The brand only grew stronger. Most people never realized that they had once been drinking a beverage laced with a powerful stimulant. Over time, Coca-Cola shifted its image away from medicine and toward happiness, refreshment, and togetherness. It became associated with family, holidays, and simple joy. The darker chapter of its origin slowly faded into history. But when you look back, the truth is unsettling. One of the most beloved drinks in the world built its early success on a substance that is now illegal and heavily controlled. It was sold to adults, children, and even recommended by doctors. No warning labels, no restrictions, just a sweet, fizzy drink with a hidden kick. It is a reminder of how different the world once was and how easily society can accept something without fully understanding it. The story of Coca-Cola is not just about soda. It is about science before regulation, marketing before ethics, and how public trust can be shaped by branding. It shows how something dangerous can be normalized when wrapped in comfort and familiarity. And it proves that history often hides uncomfortable truths behind friendly logos and catchy names. Today, when you open a bottle of Coca-Cola, you are not drinking cocaine, but you are drinking the legacy of an era when the line between medicine and entertainment did not exist. A time when one of the world's biggest brands was built on an ingredient that would later be banned, feared, and condemned. And that raises a powerful question worth thinking about every time you take a sip. If something so ordinary once hid something so extreme, what else in our modern world might we be accepting today, without truly knowing what's inside?